following graph a function. It's asking you if the inverse is a function. Remember, to find the inverse, you'll have to switch the y to an x and the x to a y. Or we can just do it graphically in this case. We have if it's a relation or an inverse. If it's a relation, we just have to go up and down. If it's asking for the inverse, there can only be one x for each of the y's. So if you notice, I'm going to go left and right. If from this point you're going to go sideways, this has two x values. This y value of 1 has two x values. So therefore, is the inverse of the following graphic function? No. Why? Since it is the inverse, each y can only produce one x value. This gives you two x values. The value of 1 of y equal to 1 will produce two x values. And what are the x values? The x values will be 2, and it will produce an x value of -2. But you want to make sure that you give me a full explanation. Remember that if it's an inverse, each of the y's can only produce one x value. If it's a relation, each of the x can only produce one y value.